Well, welcome back to another Sus with Sam. This is episode 10. It has been a long time between drinks, 3 or 4 months since we last did one, and we're back here in Brisbane with Mr. Cody and a GU, but there is a lot more to this GU than what meets the eyes, and today we're going to go through it. Cody, mate, introduce yourself. What do you do? What's the car? What is it built for?
My name's Cody Vidler. This is my GU. It's a OM606 Spot Patrol. Pretty much built as a bit of a super tourer, something to go everywhere and do a little bit of everything.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just a little bit of powerhouse, good fun.
Mate, it's I've seen this thing, I've heard this thing. I know a little bit about this thing, but I'm going to be finding out as much as you guys are, all at the same time, because I think there's going to be a few little surprises as we go along. And as you mentioned, OM606. If you don't know what that motor is, we're about to blow your bloody mind. We'll wait for the world's loudest truck to go past, and then we'll be right. Truckies are very grumpy around here.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
How dare someone use their public road? Well, like we do with every Sus with Sam, we're going to go through this thing front to back, inside and out, and show you every little nook and cranny. And then at the end, we're going to hear this thing sing, because sing, my God, does it. Let's start off the front, mate. Bar work, the bull bar, everything.
So the bull bar is Millwald's custom bar.
Yep.
And then we just put a little infill panels on top just to get a little neater look.
Yep.
Just the cheeky old Dominator, cheapo winch.
Mate, if it gets you out of trouble, it gets you out of trouble.
Yeah, exactly right.
And you obviously do fab for work, right?
Yeah, so I own and operate Cod's Fabrication down in Gold Coast.
Sick. So you've done a lot of the, like, these sorts of things yourself?
Yeah, it's all the shock towers, full chassis build, long arms.
Yeah, wild.
All the crazy cool stuff, all the fun stuff.
So if you're on the Gold Coast and you want some spicy things done, he's the man to see. How good. Unit NUHF. Headlights, aftermarket obviously.
Oh yeah, they're the boys Savannah down at Bushduff.
Yeah, Bushduff.
They did all the supplies to kit for that.
Very nice. I've got a set for my car as well. I'm very keen to get a wire to those rapidly. Let's talk suspension while we're up the front, I reckon, because obviously this thing sits pretty nice and you've done a fair bit of work to it. Yeah,
it's pretty comfortable. It's just a brace diff. It's got the Dobbo's remote res shocks in it.
Yeah.
It's about a 4-inch in the front and a 3 in the rear.
I love it. And fully braced diff, you said?
Yeah, so front and rear diffs are fully braced.
All got Have you done the chassis as well, braced up?
Yeah, chassis braced, engine mount back.
Cool.
Long arms and
all the
heap of fun shit.
When you did all the chassis bracing and stuff, did you have to pull the cab off, or you just made do?
Yeah, the cab came off. Yeah, everything got stripped.
Yeah, well, so a big build.
Yeah, it was pretty much ground up.
Yeah,
so
wild.
It was good fun.
How good. Well, speaking of ground up mega builds, this thing, one of the things that drew me to this car the most was what's going on under this bonnet. Now, a few months ago, Hayden at HD Auto mentioned he tuned a car, sent some photos of this sort of bronze GU revving out to 6,000 RPM, and he told me this in messages without seeing a video, and I assumed it was a petrol. And then he corrected me in saying it was a diesel revving to 6,000 RPM, which I didn't think was a thing that was even possible. So
yeah, it's good fun.
The engine in here is very cool, very unique. So I reckon we pop the bonnet and have a look under it.
Cool, let's do it.
So we said before, OM606. I keep thinking this is out of a BMW, but I'm a idiot. It's out of a Mercedes.
Yeah, Mercedes.
Now, what Mercedes is it out of? Do you even...
300Ds is just a heap of old ones. Comes in Sprinter vans.
Don't hear or see a lot of these getting around, but it is, I guess, becoming a little bit more popular from a uniqueness point of view.
Yeah, there's a lot more getting around now. I think there's like 3Gs in Australia and a couple GQs that just started. So
yeah, very cool.
It's definitely getting out there.
I like it. So give us a bit of a rundown on actually what the motor is, capacity, cylinders, power setup. I know nothing about these things, so I'm learning as much as everyone out there is.
It's still a 3-litre inline 6.
Yep.
Pretty much think of it as it's pretty much a TD42.
Okay.
But 3-litre.
Yeah,
and revs a lot fucking harder.
Yeah, I was going to say 6,000 RPM out of a diesel. If you haven't heard it, you will at the end of this. It's quite a thing to behold. Like, it just keeps going when you think it should stop. And it's very nice in here. Obviously, aftermarket intake plenum.
Yeah, so we built the intake plenum for it. It's just a factory plenum that's been chopped and big tank put on it.
Yep, sick.
Bit more flow.
Front mount, big Mishimoto.
Yeah, so it's big Mishimoto cooler. It's got the oil cooler on the bottom there, just keep the oil temps down.
Manual box, factory manual box?
Manual box.
Okay,
not for long, we're going auto.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
Just RA4, just manualised, just something kind of easy.
Yeah, it'd probably be really fun with a motor like this as well, rev it out. How long did this conversion take you reckon?
Well, the car's been in the build for 12 months, but the engine itself probably only took about 6.
Yeah, nice.
So it was fairly quick, pretty easy, straightforward.
Do it all yourself?
Yeah, we did it all ourselves, yeah.
Oh, sick. Very cool, man. You've done God's work in here. Let's we'll jump down to this side. We'll have a look at the wheels and tyres because I'm a fan of my Maxxis. There's no lying.
Yeah, they're
and we'll jump
nice.
inside because there's a cheeky set of Recaros that you guys need to see. All right, side of the car. First of all, I thought this was an aftermarket colour, but this is a factory colour.
Yeah, factory colour.
Yeah.
Vintage brown.
It's freaking good.
Yeah,
I like
nice.
it. It's like a bronzy brown. I mean, it looked so good. I was like, it has to be re-sprayed at some point.
She's a factory colour.
It's factory colour. I like it. Wheels and tyres, what are we looking at?
So they're a Dirty Life Messer.
Yep.
And we powder coated the rings black just to give it a bit different look. Something. It's not all out there.
I like it.
And then just standard 35, 12.5 Maxxis Razor.
Yeah,
MT.
sick. Yeah, we'll have our Maxxis razors on the channel.
Tyre,
yeah, very good. It sets it off perfectly, and I think the black and silver really works.
With
the
nice.
sort of situation
Balances
you've
it out
got
a
going on. Rooftop tent, obviously Dubai spec Super Tourer, which we're all about as well. So.
On top rooftop tent. It's pretty good.
Nice.
Awesome, so comfy.
Very cool. Now you're a fabby.
Yeah.
There's a distinct lack of bar work on the side of the car.
I know.
Are we gonna talk about it? Are we gonna tell the people what the plans are? Is it a secret?
Fish plate sliders, so there's big plates with threaded holes welded into the chassis.
Sick.
I've got a heap of bar work at home that's just not quite ready for the
Not
camera.
quite ready. Okay, cool. Well,
but yeah, it will be a full wraparound bar work, maybe a steel rear bar. We haven't figured the rear out yet. But
okay, very cool.
From here to be brushies, big tube sliders.
Yeah, rear brushies as well? Or?
We're not sure.
Okay.
I'm still tossing up on a rear bar yet.
I've got them on my car and I'm also tossing up. I don't know if I like them or not either. I'm like looking at them, I'm like, they're growing on me, they're not, I don't know, but no,
it'll be handy to have when you need it, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, that's right. Big booty wagons, they love to dent the rear, so. No, very cool. All right, well, we'll make sure we chuck your Instagram in the video so people can watch the progress, because it sounds like this thing's only just the start of the build, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of just seeing what works and what doesn't. But
very cool. I like it. Well, let's jump inside, because I know it's got Recaros, it's got some trick stuff in there as well.
Yeah,
it's not just pretty on the outside, it's pretty and functional inside too. So jump around that side, I'll jump in this side.
Cool.
Mate, GU Series 4 interiors are a very nice place to be. Obviously, I'm comparing it to an 80 series. It's about 15 years newer and nicer, but also smells really good. It could be your armpit, could be the car. I don't really know yet, but
mix of both.
That's the only way to be. Tell me what's done in here. Obviously, you're sitting in a gorgeous seat.
Yeah, so the SR5 Recaros, they're pretty comfy. A little bit of flashness to the cockpit.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a bit like a fighter jet sort of scene, looking at how much bolstering and stuff going on.
Blacked out all the interior, so it's sort of blacked in a hammer tone coat.
Yeah, very cool.
All of our cobalt gauges is simple stuff, really.
Have you done anything? I'm going to wait for that sentence until this rolls past. The interior is very nice. Have you got more plans for it, young Cody?
Oh, I don't know. We'd like to do a Haltech, but being diesel and mechanical, there's not much to put on a Haltech, you know what I mean? Because it's all mechanical.
Look very pretty, but
yeah, it would look pretty nice, but not a crazy need for it. Big ratchet shifter, mate, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
probably
I was going to say that
going
manual
pretty
stick
soon.
better not cover your ears, because you're about to get tossed in the bin, I think. No, very cool. Head unit, sound system, anything like that? Or?
Yeah, so head unit, it's got all Alpines in the doors.
Nice.
And the big kicker sub in the back, just a little bit of doof, you know what I mean?
Oh, mate, you need it.
Bit of fun.
You absolutely need it for the, look, if the car's not screaming at you in the end, not humming, and obviously you got the beats to go, I reckon we jump to the back and have a look, bit of a Super Tourer setup after all, and then, the moment these dogs have been waiting for, I think we should start it up and let them hear it.
Yeah,
let them hear what a diesel at 6,000 RPM sounds like.
Let's give it to it.
Let's go have a look at the back. Well, up the back, modest but effective.
Yeah, just a simple little king drawer system. We put a timber top on it, make it prettied up a bit.
Yeah, nice.
Weber in there, table, sub, little camp table.
Yeah.
Fucking
perfect way to use.
Makes camping breezy. Yeah, it's great.
Very nice. Now I noticed there's no 12 volt in here at the moment.
No, so in and out? Yeah, it's got a stand-up fridge and a portable kick-ass panel.
Yeah,
so a full 12 volt setup that we pull in and out depending on weight, what we want.
Yeah, nice.
When we do and don't want it.
Yeah, that's like the biggest thing I think with the new 80 we're building is everything is like quickly removable.
Yeah, it's great.
It's going to be 80% of the time running around on the road. I don't need the extra 150 kilos in the back. So to be able to pull it out quite quickly, put it in if we're going on a trip, I think is a really important thing.
Save the fuel, I think.
Yeah, and I noticed there's a dirty grade exhaust system.
Yeah, so it's a full 3.5-inch stainless system coming out the back. It's pretty fucking,
so that'll sound
spicy.
pretty damn good. Well, mate, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thanks for driving up to Brizzy from the GC and showing us this thing. I reckon we should finish this ep up with a little sound clip, maybe a drive-by, a little bit of limmy action.
Let's do it,
The usual sort of stuff. You guys are about to see a diesel at 6,000 RPM. I didn't think it was possible until the other day, so let's do it.
Show you.
Kick her in the guts.